What is up YouTube, I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 Wild Rift, and today we're playing one of the champions that helped me get to rank 1. As you guys know, KASSADIN is one of my favorite and best champions, and I haven't made a video on him in a while, so I want to show you how to dominate games with KASSADIN. Starting off with your build, you're definitely not going to be going these last two items, I don't know why they're there. Let's replace them with something slightly more useful. So we're gonna be always rushing Rod of Ages into Archangels. I have seen some builds that skip Rod of Ages to give you a better early game. However, I feel like you definitely should not be doing that. I think you should be focusing on KASSADIN's late game. It's fine to chill out in the early game just to dominate later into the game. So I pretty much always do Rod of Ages rush. I usually do Rod of Ages into tier or tier into Rod of Ages and then get my boots. So I can start stacking my Rod of Ages in tier as soon as possible. So I'm making my early game very weak, but I'm maximizing how fast and how strong my power spike is going to be later on. Then of course we're going to go for the Rabadon's Death Cap, the Infinity Orb, and then you can get some Crown for protection. Riftmaker is okay versus really tanky teams. Of course, if you need anti-shield or anti-heal, go Morello or Ocean's Trident. You can get that even before Infinity Orb, depending on what's going on. Even before Death Cap, if the enemies are super shield heavy, you can get Trident over Death Cap. However, your core 3 items are going to be Rod of Ages, Archangels, Boots, and Death Cap. For your runes, you can choose between Fleet Footwork, First Strike, and Electrocute. Since I'm maximizing late game, most of the time I will go for Fleet Footwork. However, I think the other 2 runes are also okay in some situations. However, if you feel like you're going to struggle in the early game, you're in a tough matchup, Fleet Footwork makes it a lot easier to survive. Then I'm going to go Gathering Storm, Coup de Grace. You can also go Giant Slayer versus tankier champions, Coup de Grace versus squishy champions. Finally, most of the time I will go Legend Tenacity. However, if the enemies just don't really have a lot of CC, I would go for Bloodline. Finally, for your last rune, you're most of the time going to be going Resolve, Second Wind, or Bone Plating. Second Wind is great against the ranged champions. Bone Plating is good against combo champions like Fizz or Zed. For the most part, Second Wind will be your go-to, since it's really a really good start is Ruby Crystal into Second Wind. It makes your laning phase so easy, and you always have the Fleet Footwork healing as well. Well, for your runes, you're going to be going Ignite pretty much always. However, Exhaust is also a decent choice, and Flash. So let's jump straight into the gameplay. So we're actually playing versus Akshan mid, and that's why I'm going to be going Fleet Footwork into Ruby Crystal start, just to make sure that we're able to survive this laning phase, because it's a really hard laning phase. KASSADIN in general struggles against AD champions, and he struggles against champions that can constantly poke him like Akshan. I'm going to go ahead and type to my team to care for the early Akshan roams, because I will not be able to follow them, right? My goal in the early game as KASSADIN, and pay close attention here, your goal is to not fall behind. It's almost better to not take risks and make sure you don't fall behind than to take risks. Because if you don't fall behind, you're going to win the game. You can 1v9 later into the game. So big mistake that Akshan just did, by the way. He immediately started pushing the minions and no attacking them. This is perfect for me, because now I know I can just sit back under my turret and the wave is going to push into me, either slow or fast. We don't really care, but we know that the wave is going to push to us. So all we want to do here is just sit back and last hit. Relax. This is what laning phase with KASSADIN is all about. What you should be focusing on is not missing any minions. My goal when I play KASSADIN, I play this mini game with myself just to make it more fun. I try not to miss any minions in the early game. Of course, you're always gonna miss some. Okay, we've gotten every single one so far. However, it's a cute little mini game that you can play with yourself, just so you're focused on your objective, which is late game. Whenever you have Fleet Footwork up, it's nice to use your second ability on the enemy, because that allows you to get even more healing and mana back. Oh no, we missed a minion. Disaster. We actually have Kindred in the jungle, which is not great, because Kindred usually wants to play pretty aggressive in the early game to get his marks. However, we just want to chill out. So, not a great jungler combo for KASSADIN. We don't know where Akshan is. He could be base, he could be roaming bot. I think he might just be going bot to Skullcrab to protect the mark. Yep, that's definitely what he was doing. And Morgana is right here too. Morgana is actually super helpful here, because she pushed out the wave with her second ability. I had to walk up there to get the cannon minion, or the siege minion, or whatever it's called. The new minion, the strong one that gives most gold. It's not a cannon minion, is it? Maybe it is called a cannon minion. So Akshan is roaming top right now, and we have a wave under our turret, so obviously we cannot roam. I'm gonna spam ping my team just so they know. Now we could go, we have the option of following the roam or pushing mid, and I'm gonna do the push mid, because that is the consistent, correct play to go for. Going top right now would be flipping. So they're both super low HP, so now I'm gonna go top, right? After pushing the minions. Let's see if I'm able to get anyone. I am not able to get anyone, it seems. So now a lot of you guys would be like, oh, he made the wrong call. He should have roamed in... Oh, rip jacks. He should have roamed immediately and given up that wave mid. No. No, I shouldn't have. And you're wrong and stupid for thinking that. I should have pushed out mid lane. That's the consistent, correct play to always make. Me roaming top there, somehow magically predicting that Akshan is gonna take a turret shot for no reason, is a risky play that's only gonna work out some small amount of times. Instead, I can get an advantage mid. I'm higher level than him already, so I can just flash on his face and get a solo kill, because I did the correct, consistent play, and I didn't flip the entire game on a stupid roam. Anyway, sorry for the little rant. However, it's super frustrating when I watch a lot of people play, and they go for these dumb roams, and then your team, like, flames you if you don't follow the roams, right? Instead, you can win the entire game by just staying in your lane and pushing the minions. Okay, I really want this plating, and I got it. Oh. Unfortunately, all 4 of them are mid lane. And, I mean, we got 2 flashes, 3 ultimates, or 4 ultimates? I'm not sure if Morgana ulted. No, I think 3 ultimates. Morgana didn't ult. And we also got the exhaust. So even though we died there, we got a plating and all those spells. Honestly, it's probably worth it. And I'm a big sucker for plates. So again, with roaming, make sure you're roaming in proper timings. It's more important to roam at the proper timing than for it to be a good roam. Because even if it does end up being a good roam, if it wasn't at the right timing and the wave was in a bad position, like Akshan is doing right now, he's gonna miss out so many minions. And I'm gonna get 3 plates. Okay, Kindred. And Akshan goes down. This is the worst case scenario. They're like failing the dive. Oh, they're completely failing the dive. Pop off, Kindred. Kindred is so strong, by the way. I'm pretty sure that champion needs a nerf. I don't think he's as overwhelming as Talon. However, a good Kindred can definitely take over games. So we're actually going to be rewarded 3 platings. I don't think I can do anything here. I just want to go base and get my Rod of Ages. But Kindred is way overextended. And again, when you're playing Kassadin, you're thinking about the late game, right? You're not thinking about these early game fights. Obviously, you should help whenever you're able to. But it's a waste of my time to go there to Kindred. I would just be another body, like my support and ADC that tried to help late. Oh, the enemies are doing dragon. Oh, I definitely shouldn't have stepped up there. Now I'm just gonna get run down. Okay, so again, I'm going against what I said, right? I made the mistake this time. I went for a stupid early game fight. I just want to check if they're doing dragon, right? What I should be doing is focusing on getting a lead. So a bit of a mistake from me. Looking at my build, again, I finished my Rod of Ages, I finished my tier, and now I can start building towards my boots while my tier and Rod of Ages are stacking, so we can get to that late game Kassadin fantasy as early as possible and be as strong as possible for it. Okay, my Kindred's getting caught, but he does have ultimate, so I'm gonna look to help. Oh, he didn't ult. I can probably watch the Morgana here. 1 combo, now we wait for our cooldowns. Oh, she's getting her healing. There we go. Can't really get the pike, he'll just run away. We just don't have the damage for it, right? Now we finally hit our level 9, and this is your first big power spike on Kassadin. This is when you start kind of becoming a champion. You're still not a full champion, but you're kind of becoming a champion. Okay, we can roam bot because Spike is not there and MF is under turret, so this is a free kill. It's a very easy roam. And now we're on our power spike. Now we can start looking for these kinds of plays. Perfect, and we're gonna take a couple platings as well. And we're able to get our boots in base, so I'm just gonna look to base. So again, we didn't go for any flip plays, we didn't follow any flip roams. We played the game consistently and we've gotten ourselves a pretty nice lead. Which is great on KASSADIN. Being ahead on KASSADIN is literally the perfect case situation. You pretty much should never be ahead on KASSADIN. And we're not just ahead in gold, we're ahead in XP, and that's what really matters. We're almost a full level above the Akshan. Oh, if he stays, I can go on him again. Yeah, he's dead. Actually exhausted me. I can still get him with ult flash when my cooldowns come up. Okay. I tried to save my flash, but I guess I'll take both of his summoners and still get the kill. Spike is gonna be annoying, but we can just dash out. And again, now that you've gotten this lead on KASSADIN, you are unstoppable. You're the strongest champion in the game. But we're gonna continue farming, of course, because our power spike... This is our soft power spike, right? This is our first power spike. Level 9, with Rod of Ages and boots completed. However, your big power spike is level 13. And that's when we're gonna completely take over the game. I'm gonna push one more wave. It's a little greedy, but I think I should be okay. I have vision on them. Okay, Morgana's going mid, so only Akshan can come here, which is not a big deal. I can always run away from him. Okay, we'll go Archangels. I'm gonna go mid lane and stop the Herald. My team is again doing some kind of weird fight top lane, and all of them are just dying, which is not great. Oh, I didn't hit the eye. So my entire team dies again, but it is what it is. When you're playing KASSADIN, you're playing for that late game, so obviously we're not gonna surrender. We haven't even gotten to our level 13 yet. What do you mean surrender? We're only powering up. We're only getting stronger. Oh, hello, Pike. Definitely, you need to be taking that farm in the side lane when you're playing KASSADIN, by the way. I see a lot of KASSADIN players not go... Oh, wait, he's dead. What is he doing? Okay, I'm not sure what Pike thought he was doing there. He did not respect how strong I am. Are they all coming for me? Kind of. Kindred is here. We can look for something. I can chase. Oh, never mind. VMF slow is just too big. Yeah, once you get to that level... Oh yeah, back to side lane. Side lane farm is super crucial, and I see a lot of assassin players not utilize it. When you're playing a champion like KASSADIN, it's really easy to go to side lane, pick up the farm, and still join your team. Or if somebody collapses on you, you can escape because you have a flash every 3 seconds, right? I'm almost level 13. I'm still really strong right now, but I'm only getting stronger. But I'm still really, really strong right now. I'm fine looking for a team fight. I have my stasis to jump in and stasis. Okay, so we jump in, and here comes the stasis. We get a bunch of spells from the enemy team, and we can keep going in here. Oh, I actually used my third ability a little early. Going in and out with my cooldowns. Great Kindred ult as well. Perfect team fight. And that's exactly how you want to be playing team fights with KASSADIN. You want to be going in and out with your ultimate and stasis. So I ult in, use my combo, stasis. Then I ult in, use my combo and back off, right? I don't ult right on top of 4 people. So it's super important how you play with your cooldowns. I'm using my ulti, using my cooldowns, and then running away. I'm not just sitting there ult attacking, right? I'm playing AP mage. My auto attacks don't really, or an AP assassin. My auto attacks don't really do a lot of damage. So I do my combo and I get out. Very well executed team fight. And now we're very close to our level 13 and very close to our death cap. Oh, hello Akshan. I can maybe stay here. Oh, hello MF. It's to one-shot the MF, and now we can chase the Akshan as well. Dodge the Pike stun. I have the heals from Soraka too. There we go. Oh, that actually hits me. I need to run away. Goodbye, Soraka. I'm sorry. I'm getting chased down by the Urgot, but this is looking like a good fight for us. Kindred is here too. can maybe chase with him. No, I can't chase the Pyke. I'm gonna go to the Urgot. And that's the power of Kassadin, where it's able to dance around this team fight. Nice. And now that we're so strong, our team was like, FF, no help, early, mid lane, or whatever. But even though we didn't go to those roams, we got ourselves ahead. And now we can completely take over the game. We're finally level 13. We're gonna be getting our death cap in base. I think next I'm just gonna go for Infinity Orb. I could go Crown just to be safe, but the enemies are very squishy. So Infinity Orb is just gonna do insane damages. And now that we're in our level 13, our ultimate has like a 2-second cooldown. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get either one of the blue buffs, which sucks. You really want to be getting blue buff on Kassadin. It's very, very important. However, my ulti has a super low cooldown now, and I can just dash everywhere and be an absolute monster. My damage is also extremely high. Oof, look at that damage on the minions. There's actually a fight happening top lane, but I'm all the way bot. And my jungler is not there, so I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna look to get a free inhibitor. Kindred is running all the way from bot lane to top lane. This is some crazy macro. Oh, Morgana is here. I can probably kill her. There we go. I can stasis for the turret shot. I actually don't think I blocked that. I think my shield procced and popped and blocked that. Anyway, that works. We get the inhibitor. Oh, my team actually won the fight. They won the 4v5. Go team. And boom, pop off on the Pyke. My team's gonna go to Baron. I'm gonna push out mid lane and then I will be joining them. Again, I want you to pay attention to how many resources I'm collecting, right? I'm not stopping the collection of resources. I see a lot of players get ahead in the early game and then they just give up on getting farm, right? In all my videos, you never see me giving up on getting farm. We can get Infinity Orb and the Phoenix Codex. That was a perfect buy. Now our damage is just through the roof. And we probably should be able to win with this Baron. I don't imagine us needing anything else to win the game here. Like, we probably don't need the Elder Dragon. I think we can, if we play this well, we can maybe end here. Because I'm insanely strong. I'm going to look for some picks. And then they won't be able to defend. So I'm going to push out this lane. Oh, he's called out right now. He's called out. I can just chase him down. Boom, just like that. I didn't even hit him with my ultimate, by the way. That was just third ability and second ability and first ability, I think. So our damage is insane. Boom! What was that bomb? Oh, wait, I'm trolling. Oh, I just tanked so many turret shots. Oops. And I didn't have stasis either. I completely destroyed the enemy team, though. I think my team should be able to win. It's only Pyke and Morgana versus Baroned up minions. And we have Jack, Soraka, Kindred. They should be able to win. The enemy team doesn't have the wave clear for this. Oh, attack the Nexus team. Oh, Jax got called out. Go, Soraka! Oh, attack the Nexus with your bananas. And I guess that will be it. Okay, the Kindred ult. It's defending the minion, and we end. Perfect. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this Kassadin video, please leave a like, comment below what champions you want to see next, and subscribe for more Wild Rift content.